Hi, I'm Dr. Kojoma Fobing, a psychiatrist at Pantang Hospital. This is a very, very important initiative to deal with an extremely important problem. We've had a lot of problems because people suffering from mental illness are kept in atrocious conditions that violate their human rights. They are chained, they are starved, they are sometimes beaten, they are left to sleep next to their own feces and urine and other people's feces and urine. It's untenable. But we also have a problem with the fact that our psychiatric facilities are not adequate to treat all the psychiatric patients we have in Ghana currently. And also Ghanaians are religious people. They are always going to be religious people, and they will always go to these facilities. So it's important for us all to sit at a table and discuss the way forward. How do we work with each other in a way that actually benefits the patient? Because fundamentally we think we all want to help the people that are sick.
I work for National Commission for Civic Education. I think in response to your question about the impact that this workshop is going to have on the broader Ghanaian society, on my part, I think the issue about mental health is a very important national issue for us, because even up to now, on daily basis, we see people who, not through fault of theirs, because they are mentally incapacitated, they are either chained in prayer camps or they walk on the streets, sometimes in a very deplorable state. So I think to have a workshop that is going to address the issue about mental health and also bring to the fore, people's understanding of the Mental Health Act is very important. Then secondly, the basic focus of the workshop is to see how we can regulate the activities of faith-based organizations who take care of, mental health patients. It is a reality that the government and the orthodox, health facilities or psychiatric hospitals are not sufficient to really, accommodate, mental health patients, coupled with the fact that the few ones that are even available don't have the resources and the logistics. So the traditional health healers and then faith-based organizations come in handy to help ameliorate the situation of mental health patients in the country. But one significant thing is the fact that in doing so, as we watch a short clip, in the process of helping the situation, some of these, institutions or organizations, the faith-based organizations, they trample upon the fundamental human rights of these patients. They chain them, some of them whip them, some of them, force them to fast, and so on and so forth. And I think the chief executive of the National, Mental Health Authority made a very important point, that in as much as the mental health law comes in to regulate the activities of health facilities, we should not also lose the fact that the subsidiary facilities like prayer camps, traditional healers are also very important. So it is important now at this stage that we can collaborate. We can ensure collaboration between the orthodox psychiatric hospitals and the traditional healers and faith-based healers. And I think the majority of the participants in this workshop are from the faith-based healers and then traditional, healers. So that the workshop from here, we will have a guidelines that could, help us regulate the activities, to the fullest. Then from our part from National Commission for Civic Education, we have a fundamental mandate in the Constitution that we should educate people on the principles and the objectives of the 1992 Constitutions. And one of the basic principles and the objectives of the Constitution is to make sure the human rights of the citizens of this country are upheld to the fullest. And if you look at the Constitution, Article 21 specifically talks about the basic fundamental human rights. the first line of that article qualifies every individual.
Psychiatric problems are being sent to faith healers or traditional healers, but it is not so. We have people with infertility issues, they go there, people, so many issues. And at times you may even have maybe 1% or 2% of the people going there who are mentally challenged. The issue here is that they must be trained first to identify who is mentally challenged and who is spiritually possessed.
The training relating to, isn't that what you're saying?
Yes, what is stated here, it mentions that the training will be on the role of the tribe of what happens, what should they do if they feel that they have identified a herbal treatment that will aid, that they feel will help them with the mental health authority. Inform them that, okay, help the person to recover. Then the authority will be in the best position to inform them whether they can go ahead and use that treatment or not. By liaising with them.
And read 7 on the role of traditional faith-based healers, the mental health care, as prescribed by the Ghana's new mental health act. So it is the authority that is going to come out with some kind of training manual to be, the content of it will be in consonance with what is in the law. But the authority has no business knowing what drugs they are using or doing. That's another body. Using is not yes, safe, that's all. Okay. So the A and B, the B is actually what you are doing now. The guidelines that will arrive at after you go home and come out with the one or what is in the guidelines.
Next question for me, because it will be very suicidal if we should say mental health should supervise medicines that traditional medicine practitioners are. First of all, let me put it on record. Whatever traditional medicine practitioners do at their facilities are being regulated and catered for in Ghana already. This mental health one is an add-on to what is already in existence, and we just have to go by some points that were agreed to the other side of the laws. So please don't ever mention that the products will be subjected to mental health for approval. In any case, they are not any authority to approve medicines in Ghana. So that one doesn't work like that. Of course, that is you here with me today saying it. It is a document that we are preparing down for other people to also come and look at it. They may not be here and hear that you say no today. So if we are doing it, let us go and see. Let us go detail and sometimes say what will be on record and nobody will fall foul to this or yes, sir.
No, so because it's a phrase, will be a bit for. That's what we mean by false confession. But somebody can come to you and say, oh, you never come and work when I'm here before. It's coming voluntarily. Even that, from our perspective, we still have to look at it. Whether the person is ill, he's saying that false. But that's what we mean by false confession. Okay?